Oh, they're both recording. Okay, Hero 12 Black, Ace Pro. Yo, Ace Pro, Hero 12 Black, attack. You got any bars?
No. All right, should we hit it?
Like hit it as in leave?
Yeah.
Sure.
Action cameras are getting wildly good, so today we are testing two of the best in the category. The Insta360 Ace Pro versus the GoPro Hero 12. And seeing as the Ace Pro is brand new, we will be focusing on that camera's specific features more. Now, as you can see, these cameras look pretty similar in size, but there is one very key feature to the Ace Pro that I believe gives it the slight edge over the Hero 12, and that is the flip out screen. The thing that every YouTuber camera nerd has always wanted on every camera is a flip out screen. And it may be more of a, I guess it's more of a flip up screen, but you get it. Also, what up? It's Niles back on the Moment channel here with my boy Caleb. I know it's been a minute. We've been over at Sunny 16 doing our thing, building a company, whatever that means. And yeah, seems like things are going pretty good over here on the Moment channel. But for real, like, shout out to all the OGs who've been here since, like, what, 2018? Like, whew, it's a long time. Like, we're old now. Like, we got kids. We're in our 30s. Now venturing into the most prominent topic of testing these cameras, and that is image quality. With the Ace Pro, you are going to get a larger sensor, which helps with overall image quality, dynamic range, better colors, etc. The Ace Pro is also co-engineered with Leica, so you can be sure you're going to get amazing optical design as well as the state-of-the-art imaging. We tested 4K 30, 4K 120, clarity zoom, which is where you get lossless zoom, as well as a new feature on the Ace Pro called Pure Video, which gives the camera much better low light performance as compared to the Hero 12 and other action cameras. I believe this is thanks to the new chip inside or the new processor. I don't know enough about it to really speak to it, but I do know that the image on the Ace Pro in low light situations looks a lot better than it does on the Hero 12. All right, so earlier I had said that there was one key feature that separated the Ace Pro from the Hero 12, and I lied, because there's a second, and that is that the Ace Pro can shoot 8K, which makes the Ace Pro the first action camera that can shoot such a high resolution. Looks pretty good. And I did notice a very big difference between how the GoPro Hero 12 and how the Ace Pro rendered color. Now, we shot a lot of auto, we also shot a lot of manual, but we made sure with each manual shot to make sure we were shooting the same white balance, same settings on each camera, and still, the colors look drastically different. Now for me, I'm definitely partial to the Ace Pro colors. They just look more natural. Maybe you disagree. This gets a little subjective, but I think what we can be sure of is that there's a massive difference. Here's a quick test of the HDR modes, and as you can see, here in the clouds, the Ace Pro just has the ever slight advantage. Just a little more detail in those clouds. So when comparing these two cameras, obviously image quality is important, but what's also important are all the extra features that they jam in these cameras. One cool feature they have is free frame video. This allows you to shoot the entire sensor and then lets you decide later if you want a 16:9 frame or a 9:16 frame. This is super helpful in 2023 where oftentimes you are shooting from multiple platforms, some horizontal, some vertical, and this feature gives you the most amount of flexibility. The next thing is gesture control. By simply raising your hand, doing a peace sign, doing a pause sign, you are able to control the camera. And there's also a new feature on the Ace Pro called cancel recording, which allows you to quickly cancel the recording by holding the record button if the take or the shot you just got isn't something you want to use. The Ace Pro also has 48 megapixel photos compared to the Hero 12 27 megapixel photos. Now to the naked eye, these can look pretty similar, but that extra quality is going to be wildly helpful for things such as printing photos. Lastly, the Ace Pro and the Insta360 app allows background downloading, which is something that I didn't even realize how annoying it was until I had the option to actually change the app I was in when I was downloading and doing stuff in the Insta360 app. So the fact that you don't have to keep the app open is super helpful. It's one of those things that once you taste the glory of being able to do other things on your phone while that app is in action, it's hard to go back. One of the other key differences between this camera is the ecosystem that you're buying into. Insta360, in my opinion, has the leading app infrastructure for all their cameras in terms of what you can do in the app. They have AI highlights now that basically select your best clips from the footage you have shot, as well as the ability to add motion blur. There's a new thing called AI Warp, which basically turns your existing footage into this kind of cool futuristic AI look that a lot of people are getting very into. It is very comforting to know that if you buy an Ace Pro, you are getting an awesome infrastructure to work in. All right, y'all, so hopefully you enjoyed this classic head-to-head camera versus camera showdown. Let me know in the comments which camera you think is better, which camera you would prefer to purchase, and which camera you think has a little room for improvement. And we will see you guys in a future video because I'm sure that'll come up eventually. All right, y'all, have a good one. Peace.